after a sturdy wallet that can take a hyper beam, look cute like a Gardevoir, and be slim like a Sudowoodo? Well, I got you covered. Introducing the Ridge Wallet. A slim, sexy way to carry around your cards and cash. I've used the Ridge Wallet for over 69 years now. The Ridge Wallet comes in a variety of styles to suit your everyday needs. These are some of the wallet styles I like the best, like the carbon fiber, the titanium, the gold. Really nice, cool designs to make you stand out. They also have some neat products to complement your wallet, like a bottle opener, pens, backpacks, charging, knives, you name it. You can get 10% off your purchase today with free worldwide shipping and returns by going to ridge.com/PIMPNITE. Yes, that's right, ridge.com/PIMPNITE, and use code PIMPNITE, link in the description of the video. Cheers, Ridge, for the channel sponsor. What's up, YouTube? For today's video, with a full priority abilities Pokemon team. This team is all based around the abilities that Pokemon get that have to do with priorities. There's actually 6 of them, and I'm going to be choosing 6 Pokemon with one of the abilities each. We got 2 battles today here, people. The first battle was against Porygon 2, and this was a very, very interesting battle. There was an incredible moment here I'm going to be very excited to show you. So the first Pokemon we got here is the Nugget, and we've got my Sableye as the lead here. Now, Sableye's got the ability Stall, right? Now, Stall really isn't the greatest ability in the world, right? Obviously, it makes you go last, but I thought of a fun strategy here. Firstly, what I'm going to be doing, right, is going for Fake Out to get some nice chip damage. I've got max health and max attack adamant nature on this. Now I thought it would be pretty fun to run Substitute and Focus Punch, because what you could do, right, since you know you're going last, go for the Substitute first, right? And then you can go for Focus Punch afterwards. So you'll already be tightening your focus behind the Substitute, and that way you'll never be able to get hit. And that way you can get Focus Punch off. So I thought that'd be really, really cool. The other move I put on there as well was Payback too. So obviously that gets that double base power there, which helps when you're going second. So here comes another foul play there. Obviously that's going to break my sub, and it's doing a lot of damage to my Sableye. Now I can go for the Focus Punch Stall Sableye, and that is easily going to one-shot. So it's a very, very good start to the battle there. But if you do want to try a bit of fun, try out the Focus Punch Sableye. It's pretty cool. Next Pokemon to come in here is going to be the Zeixian, but it's not the crown version. So I'm like, okay. Now, it's going to have its scummy ability, still giving it a +1 in attack. I went for Focus Punch here. It doesn't really matter what I do here. I knew that I was probably going to get one-shotted. And it's going to be a special set. So, Moonblast is going to take Sableye. They would have one-shotted me there, you know, pretty easily, right? So, bye-bye Sableye. At least I took a baby Pokemon out. That's a good start to the battle. Now, another ability here, which I wasn't, was included in the screenshot at the start, was Queenly Majesty. Now, this doesn't have a lot to do with, you know, going first or second, but it actually blocks priority moves. So I thought this would make a nice little addition to the end of the team there as the 6 Pokemon. Now, unfortunately, this Zeixian is going to have Air Slash, which is super effective, and it does probably just a little bit over half of. I wasn't sure whether I'd be able to live this or not, so I thought, let's go for the Solar Beam. Hopefully I can live this and take it out. Unfortunately, Serena is going to go down to the Air Slash from the Zeixian, so it was unfortunate. We probably would have been very, very close, but yeah, he'll be back in the next battle. Next Pokemon we got here is the Slowbro with Quick Draw. So Quick Draw gives you a chance of going first there. I've also got Quick Claw as the item too. This is a Belly Drum set, and I wanted to go first to try and sweep teams right. So getting that Belly Drum up initially, which is very, very good there. And now Zeixian, hopefully I can live this attack right. It's going to be going for a Hyper Voice here. So Hyper Voice doesn't do a lot of damage to me, and I'm able to live that next attack right. Now, Throat Spray is going to kick in here. Zeixian is going to have a +1 in special attack. That is bad, right? So even on a special set, it's going to be pretty good. Now, I thought here, well, I've got to take this out. I'm in a lot of trouble here. I'm probably going to get destroyed by this thing. Even though it's running a special set, right? This team is going to get hit pretty hard. So I've got Dynamax here. I get the Quick Draw there. Quick Draw will come up, like, actively on the screen there before you Dynamax too. And with the Quick Claw as the item, you have a good chance of going first. I mean, it's not broken, but you do have a pretty decent chance of going first. And I thought I'd run a physical Slowbro there. And you have a pretty good chance of getting Belly Drum up as well. It's quite a bulky Pokemon. It's got pretty nice typing as well. So I'm going to be going first against Zeixian here. I'm going to be hitting with a +6 max ooze coming off Poison Jab. No way Zeixian will live that one. And this is going to put me in a very, very strong position now, which is very, very nice, right? I may even get another Quick Claw or Quick Draw right again, and I possibly could get a sweep here. There's every chance. Next Pokemon here we got is Lucario. It's like, okay, this might have Extreme Speed or Bullet Punch, but I feel like I can live those moves there. I can go for a Max. No, it doesn't really matter what I go for. I can go for Max Mindstorm, right? I just went for that, right? So go for Max Mindstorm on Lucario here, and Lucario has got a Focus Sash. Like, oh man! And not only here does it have a Focus Sash, right? I hit it with a critical hit with a +6 in attack there. Psychic Terrain's going to go up on the field, and Lucario actually is going to be a Focus Sash counter set, and it's going to take out my Slowbro. So that actually worked out really well for them because of running a physical set. So bye-bye Slowbro. I think that could have been game if I didn't have the card. But watch this, people. This is very, very funny. Now, the next priority ability we got here, we've shown off Stall, Queenly Majesty, and Quick Draw so far. Next is Prankster, so I thought, let's use a Morgrem. Morgrem's a kind of a forgettable Pokemon. We've got Nasty Bot, Dank Pulse, Draining Kiss, and Metronome. Prankster Metronome. So I went for the Metronome, right? They were 1 health, right? I got a Self-Destruct, and they were 1 health, right? But get this, since the Psychic Terrain was on the field, right, Psychic Terrain blocked the Self-Destruct on the Lucario, and I took myself out. Only on PIMPNITE channel, people. That was a very, very rare moment you'll ever get to see that one even happen right there. So the problem about Psychic Terrain on the field there, it actually sort of works against this team because it's going to block all my priority moves like Giga Drain, Draining Kiss, my favorite healing move, Floral Healing. Like none of these moves are going to work. I mean, I could use Floral Healing, but I don't want to really heal up the opponent. So Lucario is going to be going for a Ice Punch there. I got to swap out and go into my Talonflame, right? Because Gale Wings works off if you're at full health now. Remember that big nerf that it got? Yeah, so I'm going to get hit by the Ice Punch there, which was fine. Now I can go for an attacking move. I've got Peck and Hurricane. I added a Sharp Beak, and I've also got Roost and Tailwind, right? So here comes another Ice Punch from the Lucario here. Now this set was max attack and max special attack, and I was relying on Gale Wings and Tailwind, of course, for that to work. But I needed to get myself back to full health to use, make use of Gale Wings there. Well, Gale Wings was very, very strong in Gen 6, prior to its nerf. Next Pokemon is the Hatterene here. Things are looking pretty desperate, I've got to be real with you. I mean, Peck's going to be a quality 87 hit KO, or I might be able to go for a Hurricane here, and it could be a 3 to 4 hit KO. So the first Hurricane's going to miss, which is, of course, is amazing. Here comes a Draining Kiss. I was like, okay, Draining Kiss. I'll be able to live that one. Now, I lived that very nicely, but I'm not going to live the next one. So I was like, okay, I could go for Roost there. Maybe Hatterene only has Draining Kiss to work with, or it's only got, not very effective moves. This could be good. I might be able to get my Gale Wings back. Now it's going to go for another Draining Kiss here, and it's not going to do anything. So this gives me the opportunity to either attack or go for another Roost here. But I wanted to get some Hurricanes up to try and take this out. So Hurricane is going to land this time, and I get very impressive damage there. Now, the nature on this Talonflame, it was I'm trying to think what I gave it. I think I gave it, I either gave it, I think I might have given it Naive Nature. I can't remember. No, I think I gave it Naive and Max Attack and Max Special Attack there. Anyway, we've got the Hatterene go for a Calm Mind here, so they're obviously trying to bolster their Special Attack and make themselves more bulky at the same time, right? So go for a Hurricane number 2 here, and one more Hurricane is needed, and we've got the Confusion right, which is really, really good. Now, Hatterene is going to hit itself in Confusion, and this gives me a prime opportunity, right, to go for a Talonflame Peck, right? So we're gonna get that Peck off there. Look at this animation. Only up in my channel, people, and it's gonna go down to the Peck holding a Sharp Beak. So if you got the Sharp Beak, it's gonna power up that Peck, all right? It reminds me of my Toxapex days. Anyway, well, that's another story. Next Pokemon is the Mincedo Cincinnati. It's going to go for the Tail Slap here. Obviously, it's going to be Skill Link, and my Talonflame is going to go down. Now, I've got one more Pokemon left, being my Comfy. I'm comfortable with using Comfy now because, right, the Psychic Terrain is gone. Now, all of my moves are based off Triage. Triage gives a priority to healing moves, which is a very, very strong ability in my opinion. Like, I think it's quite underrated. So go for Giga Drain. I've got Max Health and Max Special Attack, and it's about a 3 to 4 hit KO, right? The great thing about this is I can outspeed really quick Pokemon. Now, this actually was a Choice Scarf set, this Mincedo, right? And I was able to outspeed it with my ability, which is really, really great. So I got to show off pretty much all the priority abilities so far. So we got another Tail Slap here. The other one missed, which is great because that enabled me to get some maybe buy myself another turn. And look how much that did. That is a clean 2-hit KO. Easy with the tail slaps, right? With the skilling. So we're going to go for another Giga Drain there. And finally, it's going to go down. So with the recovery on the Giga Drain there, that was turned it into about a 2-hit KO. So bye-bye Cincino there. Sorry, I'm messing Mincino and Cincino up. The last Pokemon is the Hydreigon. I've got Draining Kiss. However, they have not Dynamax yet. So they should be able to live at least one Draining Kiss. Draining Kiss's base power isn't the greatest in the world there, right? And I was wondering if they had, I'm thinking right here, do they have a poison move? Or do they have a steel type move? Maybe Flash Cannon, that'd be good against fairies on a Hydreigon, but once again, I wasn't really sure, right? So I'm going to get that priority Draining Kiss there. It does very good damage, but it's a 3-hit KO on Hydreigon, still right. I'm going to get a juicy amount of health back there, getting me all the way up to full. Here comes Max Darkness. Now, the reason they're going to be doing Max Darkness, right, obviously it's not very effective, but it still did a pretty good amount of damage. The main reason is they're going to drop my special defense. So they're going to hit me with a special attack after this. It's either going to be super effective or neutral. I've got no way of knowing there. Almost taken out with the Draining Kiss. It was so close. I'm going to get my full health here. So here comes, it's going to be a Max Flare. I'd say this one is coming off Flamethrower. Something like that, right? And I'm able to live that one because it's only neutral, and Comfy is quite a bulky Pokemon. This is going to give me a rare opportunity to go for a Disrespect Giga Drain, and Hydreigon is going to go down. And that, my friends, is the first battle with the priority abilities Pokemon team. But how about that Morgram Metronome moment? Like, that was extremely rare to see that happening, right? I guess with the Slowbro, right, the bad thing about that Psychic Terrain is it can actually counter a lot of my Pokemon on this team. So I guess lesson learned there. I've got to be very careful about using that a Psychic move, right? Next battle here, this one was against Nyla. I think this was on my Twitch stream, this battle. And we got a Corsola Leap. I quite like our shiny Corsola. It's very nice. That nice light blue on white looks great. So I've got my Sableye. I say, wow, I might be able to make use of my Focus Punch lead here. So I've got Focus Punch and Sub here. I was going to get that Sub up first, and then I can go for the Focus Punch, like free real estate, right? Now, the Corsola's going to set up Aquaring, so it could possibly be a tanky set. I'm not really sure. It's probably going to be a troll set, right? So I've got the Substitute up. Now I'm going to go for the Focus Punch. So with the Focus Punch, you get that priority, right, to tighten your focus. And then say if you don't take any damage or stuff like that, you can go for the Focus Punch after. If you can take damage, your focus obviously is not going to be tight anymore. All right, to go for the Focus Punch there, that was the Aquaring Water Gun Corsola, only on PIMPNITE Chapter, and it's got Rocky Helmet on top of that too. I wonder what the other moves on that set were. I'd be interested to know. So that is Corsola down. This Sableye's popping off right now. In comes the, I nearly called that Barraskewda right there. Basculin, I guess they're kind of same. They're both little fish. I can go for a Focus Punch here, right? So that's great. I can get 2 of these off. I don't know whether it's going to take it out, and then it went for a bounce. Like, oh, I got completely counted. So Basculin is high in the air at the moment. It's jumped out of the water. It's a flying fish now. My Focus Punch is going to miss. I can go for another Focus Punch here, or I can go for Payback. It's like, let's go for Payback again. So Bounce is going to land here, and that's easily going to break my sub, right? Bastion's got a lot of attack, and I don't really have much. The only thing I've got on bulk is like max health, right? So go for Payback there. Payback does very good damage, but it's not enough to take out the Basculin. Basculin is going to be able to clean me up here with the Liquidation. So I was already on a little bit over half health there, and I had no real defensive bulk to it. And Sableye's health stat isn't really good either when you think about it. So bye-bye Sableye, but that Focus Punch substitute set was really cool with Stall. It was fun to run. So I've got this Triage set here. I can go for a Triage. Is it Triage or Triage? I don't even know. So go for Giga Drain here. I've got that priority, and Basculin's easy going to go down there. The thing with Comfy, it was difficult to make an interesting strategy with Triage, right? Because these Pokemon, right? I mean, Sableye's the only Pokemon with Stall, right? When you think about it, and Comfy's the only one with Triage, right? In the obviously in those evolution lines. So the thing about them is I really had to use particular moves to make use of that. So it only had certain moves to use, right? So in comes Starmie. It's going to go for a Flash Cannon. I'm able to live that just because I'm bulky, because I got max health. And Giga Drain is a nice, clean 2-hit KO on Starmie there. So bye-bye C-Star. I quite like Starmie's shiny too. And I'm just looking at a Comfy shiny there too. It's quite nice. So when you look at it, right, it's like a little flower, and it's holding More flowers. Like a vine of flowers. Next Pokemon is the Corsola. Speaking of shinies I really like this shiny too. Looks great. I've got Giga Drain here to use again. Now, with Floral Healing, right, that works very nicely in doubles. However, I was actually saving it. Maybe if I come across a Pokemon, say they were using a strategy like Reversal or Flail, or they wanted to be on a low amount of health, I could like power that down and use Floral Healing, right? But I didn't get a chance actually to use that. But you can also heal your allies as well with that. It's quite a cool move in doubles. So I'm going to keep going for Giga Drain here. I'm not really doing a lot of damage. Corsola's got very big special defense, right? And, you know, Comfy's offense isn't really greatest in the world, right? So I thought, well, let's do as much damage to this thing as possible. Then I'll swap something in maybe and take it out there, right? Shadow Ball's hitting very, very hard too. So bye-bye Comfy, but Comfy was very, very good in the first battle, and Talonflame. Like, I guess they were the MVPs. So we're going to go to Morgram here. This is a max speed, max special attack set here. We've got Nasty Plot, Prankster, so I'm going to go for that. And then I could go for a Dank Pulse there. I feel like that'll nearly clean up this Corsola, right? And should be able to live the next day. So here comes a Strength Sap. It said it's going to be healing itself up. I'm like, okay, well, my attack is definitely not going to be able to take it out. Now, I think with Morgan, right, if you look at its hair, it's got like a little blade on it. I think it does something with that blade. I'm trying to remember its Pokedex, actually. And it's, for some reason as well, I think it makes stuff grow. Like, it can make, like, something grow, or farms grow, or crops grow. That was it. I'm pretty sure. It's something interesting like that, but it does something with its tail. I forget. Like, I distinctly remember it does, like, its hair tail. Anyway, we're going to have a Dynamax Corsola here. No way I'm going to be able to do a lot of damage to this thing. Then I'm thinking to myself, I hope this doesn't have weakness policy, because this will hit like really, really hard, right? I did some solid damage there with the Dank Pulse, and of course it's got weakness policy. This is going to drop very, very hard. Like, I won't live this, no way. The item I've gotten this is Everlight 2, so it allows me to get a Nasty Plot up, you know, maybe take a hit or two, and then, you know, start sweeping. It's not really super fast, but you know, with the Prankster, I might be able to get a Prankster Metronome and get a special move. I thought that'd be really cool. The last time I tried it, though, I got self-destruct, so I got destroyed. Like, chat was roasting me for that one. Next Pokemon we got is the Talonflame. I thought, well, I might be able to go for a Hurricane in the rain. Then I was like, actually, what I should do, right, is I should swap the Talonflame out. They'll probably go for, I'm guessing that's coming off Hydro Pump, that attack, and I'll go into Serena right now. I know this is still going to hit me really hard, right, because the rain is up, it's in Dynamax, and it's got a +2 in special attack already. I only just managed to live that. Now, the item I've got in this one is a Staffberry. Staffberry randomly raises a stat by 2 stages. Unfortunately, I got a special defense rise there. I was hoping to get a special attack rise, and then I could go... Yeah, I could go for a... maybe I could have gone for a Dynamax there, but I felt like that would have been a bit of a waste, because even at that stage, it probably wouldn't have taken out. So go for Dazzling Gleam. It does hardly any damage at all, and Max Geyser is going to take me out of this range. But Queenly Majesty is a really cool ability. It blocks, like, priority moves, right? So it's nice. A very, very nice anti sort of priority moves ability there. So I've got 2 Pokemon left here, and I'm still going to face 3 of them. So bring in the Talonflame here. Now, Corsola is not going to be as bulky as it was before, and I've got the Hurricane up, so I'll be able to go for those Hurricanes in the rain. That'll be really, really good right there. Now, I've got Tailwind, and I've got, I felt like Peck might do some decent damage, but Peck's got very low base power there, even though I've got max attack. So I decided to go for the Hurricane there. I go for the base power, and that was enough to take out the Corsola, which is great. So bye-bye. That thing was super threatening. Like, Hydro Pump was definitely coming my way. Next Pokemon is going to be the Dreadnought. I'm like, okay. Any rock move is going to destroy my Talonflame here. I might be able to get a... I don't know, like a Tailwind up, but that may help my Slowbro a little bit there. I pretty much I'm thinking that Slowbro is going to be the one to get me back into the game. Like, I don't believe I can beat this with my Talonflame. So go for Hurricane regardless there, and I get a Confusion. I was like, great, that's going to be really handy. Like, maybe it'll help out my Slowbro a little bit, right? So we got the Dreadnought hitting itself a Confusion. Like, wow, I can actually go for another Hurricane here, and it'll almost be down. Like, I might even be able to, you know, defeat the Dreadnought, right? It might hit itself a Confusion again. That'd be like really, really great, right? So I've still got Tailwind to use too. I was really tossing up whether to go for Tailwind here or Hurricane. I thought, in the end, I was like, let's go for Hurricane. I'm going to see if I can take this out, right? It probably has Earthquake as well for Slowbro. That'd be bad too. So Hurricane hits really, well there. Only one more hit to take it out, and unfortunately, it's going to go through that and hit me with the Stone Miss, and Talonflame, no way is it going to be living that. So bye-bye Talonflame, but it softened up that Dreadnought really nicely. Now, there's 2 Pokemon left. I need to get some damage here on the last Pokemon. That's what I'm mainly worried about. I know I can take Dreadnought out. So I've got Belly Drum up here, and I've got Quick Claw and Quick Draw. I need something to happen right here. Do I risk the Belly Drum or not? Dreadnought is going to be able to outspeed me here, but it hits Self Confusion. That was great. This is free real estate, right? So Dreadnought not only takes itself out of Confusion, but I get a free Belly Drum up, which is great. So it's going to give me an insta +6 in attack. Now I've got the opportunity to go for a Dynamax here too, because remember that Corsola used Dynamax earlier on, and I was kind of holding it back. So in comes the Sea Slug here. Now Sea Slug is going to get hit very hard by a +6. Well, I mean, it's going to be able to take it out easy. Now I was thinking about maybe go for a Drain Punch here in case I don't outspeed it, but I was like, nah, the bulk the Dynamax is going to grant me should be able to take it out, and I should be able to live at Earth Power here. I mean, the only way I might not live Earth Power is it'd have to be like a max health, max special attack, modest nature, choice specs, Gastrodon. Something like that to really hit me very hard, right? So hitting that Dynamax button there, all I've got to do is land like 1 attack on this Gastrodon, and it's definitely going to be gain there, right? I wasn't sure it outspeed who either, right? But I actually ended up outspeeding it, which is pretty funny, and Gastrodon is no way going to be living a +6 max Mind Storm Z Headbutt. And that, my friends, concludes the priority abilities team. I hope you enjoyed the battles here. Had some really cool moments there. It was a very fun team to use too, and there's exactly 6 Pokemon, which made it very nice too. Alright people, I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Peace out.